OG GingerAle here again. Today we're going to talk about Mercury Madness. It's a gun that you guys might have bought in the market a long time ago and just never messed with, like myself. I had a buddy actually a couple weeks ago who had been leveling up the Mercury LMG, is the gun we are talking about today, and decided to throw some double fire rate on it. At first I was really lenient of that, but come to find out, it turned out that the gun was just a god roll gun with the two fire rates thrown on it just by itself. I mean, even with just a single fire rate, the gun is crazy. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Let's get down. Let's get to business. So, on this hero setup that I will be using to get the full effect and power out of my assault rifle would have to be Special Forces Jonesy. You can use any Special Forces hero. You can also use, I'm going to go through my list real quick. I also like to use Love Ranger. Yes, he's a overplayed hero. You see a lot of them, especially in lower levels. A lot of people are rocking out Love Ranger, but there's a reason why they're rocking out Love Ranger Jonesy. He is a Valentine's Day event hero. He is made for health. So you definitely want to use him if you have him on encampment missions or basically any kind of mission if you're trying to rock out a soldier, because he's going to have a decent amount of health behind him. And he's also made for assault rifles. Survivalists, Special Forces, any hero soldier that is made for assault rifles, you want to slot him. So here we go. I usually like to rock out my Special Forces Jonesy. He's different. I like him. And he does the trick. He's also made for assault rifles. If we can see here, advanced tactics, ranged weapon damage increased by 10%, health increased by 10%. That's a good start. Debilitating shots, dealing ranged damage applies one stack of vulnerability, increasing damage taken from all sources by 5% on the target for 15 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. And then we have assault damage, increases assault weapon damage by 24%. That's what we're looking for, guys. We definitely want a hero that is made for assault rifles. He also has Warcry, which is a big plus, because not only do we have Wukong in our hero setup, which his support squad bonus is assault damage increased by 24%. So on top of having a hero that's already made for assault rifles, we're going to boost that up and increase the power by 24%. And then moving on to my tactical, I like to use First Shot Rio. Practice in combat increases the duration of Warcry by 5 seconds. Does not stack with non-tactical variant. Requires soldier as a primary hero. That's just going to make that duration of that Warcry last longer. So it's not a wasted tactical. Sometimes I can't really find a good tactical to throw in that slot, but she's a perfect match for the hero setup that we have going on right now. So, once again, rolling through it real quick, Special Forces, Survivalist Hero, Special Forces Jonesy, Wukong, if you guys picked him up, you don't really see a lot of people rocking out Wukong as their primary, but he has an awesome support squad bonus. Definitely throw him in, and then First Shot Reel in the tactical. So we're going to start this encampment mission. I am in Twine Peak. This is a 76 zone. It's not going to be easy. I'm going to do it by myself just to show you guys how strong this Mercury is. I leveled it up to 130 Sunbeam. I had to level it up once my buddy showed me what kind of gun it was and what kind of damage it was doing. I usually rock out a Ranger for pistols. I'm all about pistols, but I've been getting back into the assault rifle soldier setup just because this gun melts, and there's a lot of other guns out there that they're coming out with that are really good. You know, the typewriter, the Bobcat you keep hearing about, the Hacksaw is a decent weapon. You don't really hear much about the Razor Blade anymore. That's a really good gun. So there is a list of guns I will show you guys in my inventory if you guys are thinking about leveling up an assault rifle and you're wondering, you know, what would be a good assault rifle to level up. I see that a lot in especially on Reddit or on Instagram or any kind of posts in the club in the clubs I'm in about, you know, hey guys, I'm new to the game. I'm not really sure what gun is worth leveling up. They send a screenshot of their schematics. And most of the time they have a lot of good guns that they're not aware that they have. So hopefully you find this video informational. Let's get down and let's get to business. Start destroying some encampments. That's what we love to do. Like I said, it's a 76 zone. It's not going to be an easy mission, but I think we have it in us. All right, as we're loading in, we're going to throw the sound a little up just because I'm by myself. Usually I'm with some buddies, and I can't really hear anything when my sound FX volume is up. And we'll just leave it about right there. And we'll throw in some music, of course. All right. So enough with the farming. We have a decent amount of metal. We have a decent amount of materials. We really don't need to farm at all. We're just going to start knocking out these encampments. So going into things, Mercury LMG, what I decided to throw on it was the exact replica of my buddy Darling Fungus's weapon schematic that he had. So I just basically copied everything that he had because I felt like the gun was perfect the way he had it. First off, we got element energy. You can't change it. It's an energy weapon. It takes energy bullets. It does take bacon to craft. That's the only pain about energy ammo. You know, no one wants to use an energy weapon because it's taking bacon to craft the ammo. What I like to do is throw this gun to the side and use your normal weapons. And as you're opening all those ammo boxes and gathering up all that ammo from killing husks or searching plants or so be it, loot, eventually that energy ammo is going to stack up, usually within a few missions. So then you can whip this gun back out and you really don't have to craft any because you've been picking it up throughout the map. Alright, so another assault rifle that would be good to use. I do like the Lynx. It is a semi-burst gun. I'm not really a big fan of those, but I am going to level this up and god roll it just because I love to level up weapons and mess around with them. The Nocturno. Some people feel like it's a really underpowered gun. It was supposed to be the most powerful gun in the game at one point in time. That's what they said, Epic said when they released it. I still feel like it's a really good gun. I would definitely choose my Nocturno over my Siegebreaker. Just because it is obviously the same weapon, but it looks cooler. Right now, that's going to be my Nature Assault Rifle. I switched it up to Nature from Energy, and I rocked that out. I'm still trying to god roll that one. So, obviously, you have the Siegebreaker. I leveled that one up to 130 also, Bright Core. That's a good weapon to use. Founder's Drumroll. What a great gun. You don't hear a lot about this weapon. It does eat through bullets, but it is a really good gun. I have made that my, well, actually, the drumroll came water, so I just left it alone and kept it a water weapon. We have, going down, there's a lot of guns that I haven't leveled up yet. The Typewriter is one of them, a great assault rifle. If you had bought this in the market a few weeks ago, you definitely want to level up this gun. You see a lot of people rocking it out. It's a great gun. I love it. Moving along, we have nothing right there. We have going down the Tiger. This was a gun that was available in the market. So many new guns they released and they're throwing in the market. They're throwing in the store. If you're leaning on it, just buy it anyway. You can always recycle it and you can always throw it in your collection book and unslot it when you need it. So the Tiger is a really good gun. It is a scoped gun when zoomed in. But it really is a good gun. My buddy crafted me a 130 god roll, and I just was having so much fun playing with it. So definitely, if you have that one in your schematics, level that up. The Aragon Assault Rifle, not a big fan of this weapon, guys. It is a good gun, though. I have seen it god rolled. It does do some damage, and it is in the family of the Neon Schematic, the Neon Schematic family. So you definitely want to level that one up. And give it a try, because honestly, not my favorite gun, but a couple of my friends really like it. Moving on to the Bobcat. Not much to say about the Bobcat. The Bobcat is an awesome gun. Everyone is using the Bobcat because it's probably one of the best guns in the game. If you have a Bobcat schematic, like myself, and you haven't messed around with it, do it. My friend Graybush has a 130 god rolled Bobcat. It is amazing. It takes out husks left and right. I can't really think of a better weapon besides this Mercury LMG I'm about to show you guys than the Bobcat. If you have it, level it up. If not, you missed out because it's a great gun. The Deathstalker, an alright weapon, not my favorite. So I've showed you, and the Hacksaw. If you have that one, definitely level it up, guys. It's a great gun. I've showed you guys a few weapons. I don't want to get kicked out of the match for being inactive. Let's get down and let's get going. So we're moving on to our first encampment. We definitely have our Mercury LMG, which has the energy, the 42 plus fire rate, 30% damage, 60% weapon stability, and another 42% fire rate. You definitely want that weapon stability. Why? Because it is a gun that isn't really stable. It's moving around a lot when you shoot it. It has a really big recoil. So you definitely want that weapon stability on there. If you guys are happy with the single fire rate, I have no issues about that because it is a heavy fire rate gun as it is. I did make it shadow shard, so it did bring down that fire rate a little bit. But you guys will see what I'm talking about. I'm going to equip the gun. Here we go. Enough talking. Let's get down to business. Alright, we got some Warcry. I'm not even going to whip out my turret because I just want to show you guys. I don't have a lot of health here. Oh, yeah. I should have probably been my Love Ranger. I just like Special Forces Jonesy more. Look at that. The 76 Mist Monster. Taserface went down without a doubt. Really quick, too, so you guys can see what this is pushing out. It is crazy. Let's see what kind of stats it's bringing. Damage, 13,000. DPS. Headshot damage, 16,000. Critical hit chance is a little low. You can take that fire rate, that extra fire rate off the gun and throw on some critical hit chance. It would help the gun out a lot. Faster taking them down anyway. The fire rate, 12.42, guys. What is going on here? My Founder's Quick Shot is a 15.34. This is the highest fire rate gun I've ever seen in the game so far. The Founder's Quick Shot, and I definitely have a plus fire rate on that to bring that up to the 15 it's at. If you have the Quick Shot or know somebody who can craft them and you love Ranger or you just love pistols in general, get the Quick Shot. It's a fun gun to play around with, guys. It is crazy good. But the next line in the longs of fire rate would have to be the Mercury LMG as an assault rifle. So, as you can see, the Mercury is putting out some damage. We're going to go back over here to our second encampment. And you know I'd be hoverboarding around. Alright, you gotta love that ball of energy that just steals it from you. Oh, looks like they're stuck in place. A little bit of Warcry. I like to take down the Mist Monsters first, just because those are the guys that are gonna kill you. Wow. I don't know who's alive and who's not over here, guys. Oh yeah, we're just bringing it. Getting some health boost there. Almost went down. I don't have a lot of health with him. I probably should have rocked out my Love Ranger. Wow, guys, check this out. These guys are really glitching out here. Oh, and I'm going to die because of the lag. I'm going to die because of... Look at that, guys. This just goes to show you what Epic really isn't fixing. They really should be fixing all these lag problems. It's been a year. It's definitely time. So now I got to do that encampment all over again, and I should have threw out my flag as my gadget. I usually, when I'm doing encampments by myself especially, or with friends, the flag does help. You throw down that flag, and you don't have to respawn at the start. You can respawn right at that encampment when you die. Yep, gonna have to do this bad boy again. So I'm gonna whip out my turret. I am gonna whip out my turret for this one. Oh, maybe it'll give it to me. No, it's not gonna give it to me. Yep, it's gonna make me do it again. Alright. I didn't even have to do any work, guys. I told you about those turrets before, and they're the real deal. Those are the real MVP, even after they nerfed them. They were stronger at one point. But even after they nerfed them, you gotta have a turret, man. They're just really good, especially when things go bad and you really need some backup. The turrets really do the job. All right, moving on to our third encampment. As you can see, just walking around with this gun, guys, it looks cool, and I love it. I'm sure there's people out there that love it too. But if you have the gun, upgrade it, guys. It's deadly. Oh, second round. Oh, that was a good getaway. That tire. All these propanes. And the cool thing about this gun is the reload. You could go forever shooting this gun before you got to reload a clip. Alright. Next one's looking tough, but we can do it. Turn up that dialogue a little bit. That way you can hear Ray in the background. That sweet, sweet voice of Ray. Oh, things are getting a little intense. Oh, those little guys, those ankle biters won't leave you alone sometimes. You really just got to get them out of the way. Ooh, I wish I had my phase shift right now, but I'm definitely not a Outlander. And as you can see, guys, I take down the whole encampment by myself with no help. Just all I need is my Mercury LMG. And I am throwing up a turret for this one, guys. Probably should have built a little safe box. Looks like there's some healing death burst on, which is really unfortunate for single player mode. And oh, throwing out that turret. And the shared health when dying really is unfortunate, but hey, we made it. And it's definitely our second down, so we do have to respawn at start. I'm really kicking myself in the butt for not switching my tactical out to that flag before we started this broadcast or this match. So I'm going to go ahead and go collect my reward. Definitely can't leave that behind. Hopefully it was a medal reward, because that's the cool thing. If you want to do some farming, you can always do encampments, especially like do an encampment mission, clear it out. I know there's a time limit, so it's really hard to farm the whole mission, but farm what you can of the vehicles and then do the encampments, because there will be some metal encampments, especially if you're trying to get mechanical parts. Oh, just look in the sky, you'll see that light. That's where the encampments are. Wow, what smasher. I don't even know what smasher was there, guys. My war cry wasn't even on that one. I'm probably going to go down on this one. I need a rocket launcher bad, guys. I do. I need a rocket launcher! Oh, and then you're going to come here and tase me. Not going to happen. Get out of that zone. Get out of that. Shake that off. Come on, Jonesy. Ankle biters. Get them out of the way first, guys. They're going to bring you down. Those and the bee heads. Just about everything will bring you down, but those bee heads will do it. Have some shrapnel. Taking my time here, guys, because I'm a one-man show today. Watching my health just in case I gotta use my drill and rush. As you can see, guys, the shared health is really kicking my butt here. All the jumpers, get them out of the way, guys. That way you can actually move around. That's the key here with encampments. The ankle biters and the taser faces. Then you can outrun the rest. Oh, had to run into some bees. Which in my opinion, those bees last way too long anyway. You're gonna hate this. I love that hero voice. Gets me going, gets me pumped up, you know. Another one down. All right. Ooh, and it seems like double char black, which I'm not complaining. I don't have. I have about 1,000 char black actually. Oh, we have a storm chest here. I have a turret. I wonder how. Ooh, and we only have 3 minutes left of the mission, so I definitely. Oop, and I just realized that I did all my encampments. Now I'm onto the bonuses. So I could do a bonus and I could do a storm chest. So what I'm going to do here is do the storm chest real quick. I'm going to craft me my handy dandy dam buster, which I'm probably going to craft to 130 sooner or later. My buddy Thorpe showed me his, and it just ate mine up. So it's definitely heading that way soon. Alright. This is a buddy of mine crafted me this buzzcut. I don't have that schematic. Or the gravedigger, unfortunately. Everything else I do have. Okay. So we got that set up. We only have 1 turret. I would like to wait for my turret to respawn, so I definitely have 2 turrets going, and we're there. All right, craft a little bit of ammo. We got some bacon stacked. Get my dam buster out.
2 minutes before I have to pull you out.
Here we go, solo storm chest, hopefully. Whipping my first bad boy out, and then war cry. Now my other turret. Now I'm gonna whip out my other turret. That way it lasts till the end. That's the key there. Don't use both your turrets at once, especially on a solo storm chest. Hope I definitely missed there. All right, kill the mist monsters. Oh, good hit there. All right, solo storm chest, guys. See if we got any goodies. Oh, and yes, we did. Grabbing those bad boys. That dam buster went pretty quick. I'd like to throw some durability on that, get a few more shots out of it. This lava is going down, guys. Alright, there she is. Looks like there might be some sleek over here I'm going to try to grab. And then I'm going to run through a quick recap. Alright, for the heroes. My squad. You want Special Forces Jonesy or any soldier that has assault rifle perks. Any squad bonus member that has assault rifle bonuses, like Wukong, 24% increase. First Shot Rio, increases the duration of Warcry by 5 seconds. Sorry, sometimes my tongue gets pretty tied up. And we're using that Mercury LMG throughout the game, guys. With the double fire rate, it does go quick. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of you guys will say, double fire rate? Are you trying just to throw away your material? Yes and no. It's a fun gun. So why not at least have one weapon that goes pretty quick that you can actually enjoy and get the fullest power out of? You know what I'm saying? That's the way I kind of look at it. Why not have some fun with it? So, this is coming to the end of our broadcast, guys. I am dropping off 130 God Roll weapons, such as the Mercury LMG, for subscribers to my YouTube channel. If you know anybody or want some high-level weapons and you're new at the game or you're just a trader, definitely get a hold of me, either on Xbox, YouTube, or Instagram. GingerAle. I had a great time with you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. Until next